We had to get special permission. Thank you, Chip, for allowing us to air this. This was to be a .com special because we have collectors out there that know the story with Hubei. To be honest with you, this doesn't need any airtime because, again, there are collectors who realize this is antique Hubei. We have 400 of these left. About 300 people ordered this off of a 1-minute preview. You are getting probably, I would say, the most collectible piece in the entire show, because this was mined out in the 70s for the most part. These are collectible, antique, big chunks of Hubei turquoise. And to do it, to be honest with you, if we brought this out at the appraised price of $249, that would still be fantastic. At $159, one of the best buys ever, but today at $129 customer event price, and then free shipping on top of that, and then to break it down into flex space of $21 and change to get something that honestly, you will never see this particular necklace again at any price. This is first come, first serve. Jay was telling you about the program where the friend of his collected
2.5 years. 2.5 years. That's where this came from. And this came from the mining regions in Hubei. And now, here again, when you say Hubei, you have to understand this is a really big mining area, very rich in copper. There's also a lot of iron in the area. They've closed. This is where all the original turquoise came from in China. And again, it was Americans from the Southwest that actually started the program, that actually showed them how to mine, that actually showed them how to do quality control, what was valuable, what wasn't. Some of this turquoise right now, like I said, these were mined in the late 70s, early 80s. And what makes this so special is if you look at, these are all natural nuggets. All I've done is polish them. And then we graduated them, but it has all the things. Yeah, look at that. Like it's got the black spider web.
Well, look at this one with the gold spider web.
Okay, gold spider web, black spider web, the matrix in this, and those are all the natural colors. You can see there was high blues, there was dark greens. They have this. I just went to this museum, and they spent millions of dollars. But it's so weird when you go in there, there's actually pictures of some of the original mines. And so you got these miners and stuff, okay, and everybody's like this tall, right? And then all of a sudden, here's this one tall guy, Westerner, and it's one of the people, the Americans that came over and started the mining. And it's all Americans, believe it or not. I mean, you don't see people from Europe, you don't see people from anywhere else in the world. They're Americans. And, you know, there's like one guy, and then there's like 80 miners, right? And so it's kind of cool. But they have this material. It's collectors. You wouldn't believe this material that you're looking at here now. These nuggets could go in that museum and are in that museum. I actually brought my private collection, but because Connie, she got this on. This wasn't supposed to be on, right? Because if this was supposed to be on, I would have brought you my nuggets to show you, right? But she's really
persuasive.
I would say that.
All you've got to do.
I have another word. You never say no to Connie. Well, you know, I don't know if Connie knows the word no. You know, when we first started working together, she wanted me to do a test. She wanted to do round beads. I said, no, I can't do that. And she wants for some crazy price. I said, Connie, I can't do that. Well, they're just round beads. They're just round beads. Remember that? Finally, after an hour, I said, okay, fine. I don't care if I lose money. I'll just do it. Okay, can we move on? Can we move on?
That's kind of the way it worked today. I just called, you know, 3 or 4 times starting at 6 in the morning.
But even when they say no, then she just says, you know, like she didn't hear that. The only thing she wants to hear is yes or okay. And then she hears yes or okay. Then okay. Then everybody heard.